In this section, you will understand how to calculate the mean from a group frequency table. The table here shows the marks students obtained in a test, and you are required to calculate the mean. So 5 students obtained marks between 1 and 10. 8 students obtained marks between 11 and 20. 11 students obtained marks between 21 and 30. And 6 students obtained marks between 31 and 40. We have a problem because we do not know what mark these 5 students obtained. So what we have to do is to find the average marks these students obtained here. Instead of having 1 to 10, we find the average of the middle number between 1 to 10. So we add a column which we call it the midpoint. The midpoint of x there. So the middle number between 1 and 10 there would be 5.5. And if you're not sure how that is done, what you do to find the midpoint or the average, you add 1 plus 10 and you get 11. And then you divide it by 2. And that's how you get 5.5. And you repeat the procedure for all the intervals there. So that gives us 15.5, 25.5, and 35.5. So what we can do now is to find the total for each interval here. So 5 times 5.5. So what we need to do is to add another column here for the group total. So we have frequency, because we have to find the total, we multiply the frequency times the midpoint there. So we have the frequency there, which is f times the midpoint, which is x there. Midpoint x. So frequency times midpoint there. So in this case, 5 times 5.5 there gives us 27.5. And 8 times 15.5 there gives us 124. And 11 times 25.5 gives us 280.5. And 6 times 35 gives us 213. So we have the group total here now. We need to find the total for the whole group. So we need to add up all of this here. So I'm going to use this notation here. It means sum of frequency times x, which is fx there. And that equals to 645. You do not have to worry about this notation. Just write down 645 for the group total. Now what we need to do, we need to find the total number of people who did the test as well. So we add up the frequency, which is sum of, I'm using this notation, which means sum of frequency, and that is 30. So to find the mean, we just divide 30 into the total there, into the group total. So in this case, we have mean equals to sum of fx, which is 645. So the mean there, the symbol here, it means mean 645 divided by sum of fx, which is 30, and that gives us 21.5. So the mean mark in the test there is 21.5. So we have calculated the mean from the group frequency table. Here is a practice question. Press pause and have a go.